Coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The veteran kicker Robbie Gould set to get us started, and off we go from Jacksonville. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. ETN once more. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field.
I know that pass was incomplete, but I'm awfully impressed with how he was able to maintain his vision, because normally when you break out to the left that way, it narrows everything down, almost becomes a half-field read. But he's able to still see the entire playing surface and try to connect all the way back to the right.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Finding ETN here, catching it on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Lawrence will throw. Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. That one goes for 8 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Lawrence to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here, so...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Pass complete. Now race for the marker. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
I know coaches always tell us that they make decisions about these types of plays, this type of a fake, earlier in the week to take the emotion out of the deal. I don't know that that was really true here. This one felt like all of a sudden, hey, I got the feeling, but let's go ahead and get it, and it just didn't work.
Yeah, I know one thing. They wish they had it back.
Yeah, they certainly do, but the buck stops with the head coach on that one. He has to green light that attempt.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. It's a room to maneuver. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags 28. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Down right around the 25. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Ready.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing his lance on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had that ball down before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The kick by Gold is good, and the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On 1st down, Lawrence looking downfield for Jones. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Second and 2.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Zay Jones. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
That tackle by Trayvon Walker. Nice play. He blows that up behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Lance and company going on fourth down. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted.
Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off.
And the Jags are going to take possession of the football.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On second and goal, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Zay Jones.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Jaguars would extend their lead here just before halftime.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. picked up by Charvarius Ward. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Throwing now is Lance. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted.
Rayshad Jenkins picks it off.
And the Jaguars will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Lawrence. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process. Here's Lawrence.
Buying time to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jason Verrett.
And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10.
Makes the score. Jaguars 14. 49ers 10.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
49ers 10.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And Ingram hauls it in.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard
line. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Lawrence.
ETN bringing in another one. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Throwing on first down. Lawrence. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. The 40. The 20. 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Ready, break.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
That's good for another Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Go. Five.
Back to throw again. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Lawrence. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Throwing now, Lawrence. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
147 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. handoff left. McCaffrey. And he's got room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Strike it. Ready?
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression?